Nushin Empress Oracle, you're joining Priestess Melissa. Guys, this full moon is a pretty strong full moon already. I don't know if any of you guys have been feeling it out there, but I'm just gonna, share some things with you that I've seen already. So, like my last couple weeks of work has been really disrupted, and I've had to go to a different location to work downtown Phoenix. Um, So yesterday, like I said, full moon in effect. We were told that a 2-year-old was being brought into the hospital, and it was due to a drive-by shooting that literally had happened across the street from the hospital while I was working. And so they, from my understanding, brought that child. This was a bystander. A family was walking and their 2-year-old got shot in the process of another teenager getting shot in a vehicle in a parking lot again across the street from the hospital. So I'm just gonna say, guys, I've seen so much fire energy coming up in the readings. Just be careful out there. I don't know what's going to come out in this reading today. We're going to definitely take a look at things and see what kind of energies may be coming up for each of us. If this reading does resonate with you, thank you so much for hitting the like button on the video to help keep it circulating so other people can get these messages as well. Just try to stay safe out there. Try to stay calm. Breathe. Don't get too worked up by things. Remember that, the storm always passes, and just try to stay in as high of spirits as you can within your own energy at this time. Deal with things that you need to. And again, just don't get too worked up by stuff. All right, so Soul Helper Oracle cards are what I'm going to be using for this particular reading. I love those cards because they actually give us a power animal, a crystal, an essential oil, and a number that is very specific for today and these energies as we're coming into the snow full moon. So interesting that there would be like that fire and ice energy that I have been feeling. It's almost like a war of the roses, it's like people are determined to have their point seen and understood, and it's like just a lot of strong energies out there that could definitely clash if you're not careful, right? So I just want you guys to be aware of that. When you think about it from a weather standpoint, it's like when you have a cold front that meets a hot front that usually will cause a storm, right? So we're looking at the Light Seers Tarot Moonology cards also coming out so far. I'm seeing Four of Pentacles and Hanged Man. I definitely get this energy of pulling back. Like I said, I feel like a lot of people are holding back, pulling back their energy from probably very controlling people at this time with this Emperor energy coming out here, okay? This could be father figure, just male or dominant figure in particular, husband, anything like that, authoritative figure, anyone that you see in that position, could be causing some upheaval at this time potentially. And, causing again for some of us to move forward and want to leave behind these controlling dynamics and behaviors from people and situations in our lives. So we will also get an affirmation card from the affirmators cards. So do stick around to the end. We're going to get some advice from all of these cards to help us for this solstice Saturday, as well as for this week ahead for these snow full moon energies. All right, so just do be aware that there could be situations coming up that's really going to call for you to have to stay in a better place, handle things from a much calmer perspective, even if that means walking away from something, icing somebody out, whatever the case may be, but just be careful. And what's the word I'm looking for? Just be careful, like how you handle things. Like with kid gloves is what I hear coming through. Like emotions are definitely, when we're dealing with those, that is like dealing with a child. And we definitely know how it can go if a child gets too upset about things, right? And the same thing happens within us emotionally when we constantly feel like we're being, you know, not seen or valued for what we know that we should be. Dealing with those situations and those kind of frustrations that can be brought up within us as a result of more or less kind of being at the end of our rope, or you know, the camel's back, because you know that straw finally broke the camel's back. But we don't want to get to that point to where we're then acting from a place that's so fiery and where we're out of control. 555 coming up on the timer. It's time to just cut it off at the pass and change that around. Stick around to the end and get your question ready, as I'm going to use my divination coin to find out what is the answer for us. Well, let's get the energies going for our beautiful Solstice Saturday, February 4th. Thank you so much to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, honoring you for the messages for the collective. Thank you. I just want to thank you guys so very much for all of your support to the channel. Your likes, comments, shares, donations truly, truly help the channel to grow. And also, leave a comment letting me know how these messages are resonating with you. I truly appreciate it because I do care. I do like to know how these are helping you, or how the advice is serving you as you move forward. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, don't forget to reach out at VenusianWays.org. All right, well, let us see, coming on this Saturday, how can we bring more peace within our lives, and what are the situations that we need to be aware of at this time? What's coming out for the collective from the Solstice Helper Oracle? Recognizing despair as an opportunity, all right? You have opportunity to change things in your lives. Instead of staying in a place of depression, feeling stuck, perhaps like that hanged man energy that we were seeing coming out in the pre-shuffle, within it you will find the gift of awakening. And here is that fire spirit, awaken all of your senses, coming out on the bottom. So we need to tap in fully with ourselves. This is not a time to pull back and stay in this depressed place. It's time to be as that phoenix and start to rise once again. All right? Remember who we are. Slow down and become aware of your senses, of your emotions. How are you feeling at this time? Flames of desire. I do feel like there can be a lot of relationship type things coming up right now, especially with that heart energy here. Somebody definitely has a deep desire at this time. Either you do or someone else does. And maybe this is what this energy is all about. Somebody may have a desire to control you, is what I'm seeing with the way that she's looking in this energy, and that Emperor coming out, right? Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. Well, this is definitely an opportunity that we can reawaken ourselves to come back into the fullness of who we are and tap back into what we truly want and desire in our lives. That's what this is about at this time. How can we start to really thaw out, come back? 9/11, I just saw, come back into our senses, reawaken who we truly are, right? Flames of desire. So we want to fan those flames of good desire, right? Ones that are going to bring us out of this state, so we can remember and recognize that these situations in life are always lessons for us, like with that hanged man, right? They give us the opportunity, if we look at it the right way, again, to recognize despair and things that haven't worked out in our lives as something that can actually help to spur us forward in positive ways. 21 is the energy of this card. We've got a lot of blue and indigo energy here. So definitely throat and third eye chakras are being worked on at this time. You can work with the energies of amethyst for sure. Lapis lazuli would also be great to work with and to wear around these energy centers. So, you know, your neck or your ears, something of that nature. If you have a head chain, beautiful. Hidden in the darkest of nights, in the greatest depths of despair and desperation, lies the gift of awakening. Do not pass judgment on it or denounce it is bad or dreadful, that it is a bad or dreadful moment in your life. Instead, use this time with all its darkness as a spur to action. Make sense of every low in your life to create a new beginning. So, this is making a choice to move out of that state of depression, you know, or hopelessness because of how things have worked out to this point. Powerful emotions contain the most powerful magic. Use them for rituals. Celebrate them, commit yourself to them, and develop from this innermost strength a great light, an inner supernova. This is when we can actually like fan those flames and really allow ourselves to blaze out of this energy that we've been stuck in for so long. All right, we don't need to stay in this energy any longer. We can use those emotions to help spur us again into action in the right direction. These times are perfect for creating new, wonderful futures. Use this transformed power to create something you desire, something new, or even bold and daring. So, this is that time to reawaken your senses and to create what it is in your life that you truly want. So, no more playing by other people's rules and what they want. And again, 1212 with this 21 card, you may have been dealing with someone who only wanted you to do things their way. See them as a chance to raise yourself up and grow beyond yourself and your lower self. That's where I feel like that throat. Thank you. And third eye energies may be coming in for you to help you to speak and see from a totally new perspective than you have been up to this point. Unhappiness will not devour or destroy you. It will take you to higher dimensions if you allow it to, right? To rise like that phoenix. This card leads to one of your darkest places. Remember it. Or you might be in the middle of such a place right now. It is painful, of course, but this pain comes to you as a friend. It will make you wiser, more awake, more aware. Learn from it. Do not neglect this opportunity to recognize something great that lies hidden behind all the despair and drama. So the power animal for us for today in this full snow moon is the leopard. Snow leopard, huh? Self-reliance, depending on yourself, knowing that you have the ability to have a beautiful, wonderful life, and that, you know, things that haven't worked out to this point, there's a reason for it, because they're not going to be able to help you to move to that place that you really want to be. And you ultimately will still be in this place of unhappiness even if you are with someone or, you know, in a situation that's not right for you. Your essential oil is elemi. The healing crystal is green jade. Beautiful. I saw this beautiful couch yesterday. It was an emerald green. I want to say it was on Wayfair, and it had these gold accents. Oh, so royal for sure. So this is all about, you know, remembering how beautiful and royal you are. All right, that beautiful green energy of the heart, tapping into that space so that you can change the energy of you around to one that is going to serve you in the best ways possible, reconnecting with yourself. It's a beautiful energy. And the number for today is 3. Beautiful. So definitely we're working on understanding ourselves and our lives the way that things have come to be to this point, I feel like a lot of us are definitely taking an evaluation. This is a time, once again, reawaken your senses so that you can fan those flames of desire, all right? The ones that, again, are going to lead you to that life that you truly are going to be so happy with. All right, let's see what's coming out from the numerology cards for this. We're going to be taking a look at past, present, future. Or I should say, this is how I'm going to do it. What's going on presently and what's going on over the next 3 weeks. That's how I'm going to do these cards, all right? So week 1, 2, and 3, as well as what's going on presently. What do we need to know? Recognize despair as an opportunity. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Time to release negativity. Scorpio energy coming out today. You could be a Scorpio or dealing with one. In any case, it's a water sign, all about emotions. So releasing negative emotions at this time for sure. Your commitment is being tested. So, being true to yourself, honorable to yourself, this may cause a division. You see how that's in half right there, right? But regardless of how, others may feel, this is really about your growth at this time. Coming out in the first week, your dreams need a practical plan and take time to breathe out. So this is definitely going to be a time for you to get balanced within the next week coming up, to really get grounded and kind of figure things out or start to put a plan into place for yourself is what I'm seeing. Ooh, for week 2, that one came out pretty quickly. Luck is on your side. Wow. So look how this is working out for you in week 2 as we use this opportunity to look higher, to rise higher, right? And emotionally speaking, because that's the subconscious energy when we speak of the new moon. So Sagittarius energy coming out here today. These are all, could be either you or, energies within your placements or other people that you could be dealing with. So Scorpio, Taurus, and Sagittarius. A new start is coming. Yes, this is beautiful. I feel like you really are going to start to step into this new place and bring love into the situation. So this is week 3. This is asking you to really, again, fan those flames. Keep fanning those flames of what it is that you truly want. Keep your eye on the prize because, Spirit is here and helping you to be able to get what it is that you truly have been wanting. And it's all from this situation, perhaps, this dark place that you've been in for some time. But now perhaps you're ready to move out of that place. Spirit's saying, don't let pride get in your way, Leo energy. Again, I just feel so much fiery energy coming up at this time. What's most important to remember, though, is what it is that you truly want. It's not about allowing other people to control the dynamics of our lives. The answers you need are coming, Gemini energy. All right, we got a lot of signs out here on the table that you could be potentially dealing with or that have potentially put you in dark places or that you are in a dark place with at this time. Justice and Emperor energy coming out here today. So again, I've been feeling like there's a lot of controlling forces potentially around us, people that we have been trying to perhaps have a balanced relationship with or interactions with, but for whatever reason, it's like these people just don't give much, but yet expect a lot in return is what it feels like. It feels like this Emperor, is the type that doesn't show a lot of love is what I'm getting. This could be, again, a father or a husband. In any case, this always leaves you feeling very unhappy. Like, why can't we just have a good relationship? Why does it always have to be like this power struggle, if you will, between us, or always difficulties? Time to release negativity. We're seeing in the immediate. So what is What do we need to know about this? Show me. This is Scorpio energy, full moon in Scorpio. Time to release negativity. Cards are going flying on me already. I love it. Alright, so, well, the Tower came out, guys. So this is what's going on at this time. Time to bring down that tower of power, whoever that may be that you are dealing with at this time. Because it looks like, you know, they definitely have not been treating you very well with that Ten of Swords energy. And maybe you're at this point where you're finally turning your back on this situation is what I'm seeing. Ooh, Queen of Cups energy and Hanged Man in reverse. This person's done nothing but kept you stuck, right? You've been praying, hoping, wishing that things perhaps would be getting better with this situation, but to no avail, right? Nine of Cups in reverse. Your dreams need a practical plan. First week, we've got the Four of Swords energy and Nine of Swords energy, so definitely needing to heal from some very, very stressful energies that you've been dealing with. Perhaps you haven't been sleeping well, and now you're being asked to really take that time out so you don't stress yourself out, right? Because this is a time that you may need to really get a plan in place as you're moving forward. Ooh, and Lover's energy for sure. Okay? So maybe you're not willing to accept an offer from someone any longer. You're no longer waiting for somebody to try to make things right. Maybe you have been waiting for some time for that to happen, because you may have felt a very strong connection with this person. So in this first week, you know, this may just be energies that you're dealing with within yourself, working on, you know, either understanding a situation that may have involved a mistress, or just getting back into your power, feeling good again, you know? Again, reigniting that flame within yourself and feeling connected once again, feeling like you have a purpose in life and that it's not tied to someone else. Luck is on your side for week 2. You're definitely going to see some deception, whatever it may be coming up here. You are going to be alerted if someone's trying to come back or doing something behind your back, is what I heard. They're not going to get away with this. Luck is on your side. You're going to see exactly what they have been up to. You're going to be able to deal with this accordingly because of it. It's going to help you, I feel, to make peace with your emotions, you know? Make peace with all of those situations in your life that weren't exactly what you had hoped that they would be. These karmic situations, these people that did nothing but lie to you, right? This is going deeper, I feel, and really dealing with this energy, looking at it, understanding it so that you can use it to help empower you moving forward. Because right now you may be feeling very unbalanced, you know, and off your rocker, as they say, with this energy, not feeling like you can really focus and be balanced at this time because of what you're dealing with. So week 2, after all of this ending, perhaps, if something has just ended or you're in the middle of something, as the card indicated, it says bring love into the situation. So this is loving yourself and understanding that, you know, things sometimes don't work out, and you need to know when is the right time to end these things and not allow them to continue indefinitely, right? Whether within yourself or with other people. Don't put any effort or work or energy, right, into these situations. This is a time for you to be happy. No more time to give your time and attention, your energy, anything to any of these situations that don't bring you more happiness in your life. All right, this is definitely putting those boundaries up, standing your ground, but staying in a good place at the same time, which I think is very important with these energies at this point. There may be a lot of messages coming in towards you, though. People may not be very happy and may be a bit fired up because of some decisions that you're making to not deal with certain people any longer. Because with that Eight of Wands in reverse, you do see what's going on. You have been seeing what's going on, and I think you've been trying to be patient you know, with that leopard energy. You've been kind of sitting back, watching, sort of waiting, perhaps for somebody to come back and make things right, or at least give you closure. You know, maybe this is something, if it's something from the past that has kept you a bit blocked off, you know, because honestly, like, it's a shock to the system. It's like, what the hell just happened here? I literally just gave my heart to somebody who ended up seemingly not caring whatsoever. You know, some of the things that they could have done could have really definitely left you feeling like you could, you just can't believe that somebody would do something like that to you, basically. And like, you could open yourself up to somebody like that, and somebody could hurt you like that, you know, is like, wow, you know, that does take some evaluation for sure, because it's it's not that we should let people in easily, and I don't think that you did, but this person was just very good at being deceptive, you know, and they still could have a ability to pull on your heartstrings. And you do remember though what this person, this pain that this person has caused you in the past. But this is a time that Spirit's saying that there's no longer a time for you to be stuck. It's time to break out of this depression. You know, understand what these situations are for, and not to break you, but to help you along your path. What's coming out as our affirmator card for today? Too many? How's everybody doing out there? Definitely hit the like video if you're receiving any messages that are helpful for you today. Impermanence. I love this. This is perfect for us today. All right? So this card says, life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. I love it. Does that not make sense, right? So if we can remember that nothing is meant to be forever anyway, in a sense, physically speaking anyway, for sure. And, you know, sometimes even emotionally and mentally, things change. And if we can learn to go with that flow instead of getting stuck and washed up to shore, we will be able to live this life in such a more freer and carefree way. We won't get stuck in those depressed energies. You know what I mean? I love it. So let's see what love advice is coming out for us today moving forward, because we definitely have some energy here where it looks like we're dealing with most likely some past energy just within ourselves and clearing that all out. I don't feel like you're probably dealing with anybody currently, but potentially somebody could be coming back or looking to come back in the first or second week. And I see you just remembering what you've been through and not being willing to put up with that anymore, to be quite honest. All right, love advice. We have trust. Definitely takes trust to be able to have a good relationship, doesn't it? So transformation occurs through acceptance. This is very important for this energy of this message. Acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And that's exactly what's going to happen within you if you're willing to accept the things that have happened in your life that have kept you perhaps in a dark place, right? If you can accept that these things are a part of that impermanence, you know, good things come, good things go. Bad things come, bad things go. It's a, you know, something that is, again, it has that polar aspect to it. And it's like, once we can accept things for how they are or have become, and trust that, you know, the things that have happened are things that were needed to happen to help us along our path, because it just makes us stronger if we accept them and receive them in the way that they're meant to be, and they don't keep us stuck. They don't keep us, our heart closed off. Embrace is also coming out today. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Absolutely. Through all of our relationships, all of our interactions, we do find our missing pieces within ourselves and one another, don't we? For sure. You guys ready to get your question answered? It's so good that you've been here with me today. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. It does take a little while for it to upload, so I apologize. It may not be available right away, but let's see what our answer is, shall we? So get your question ready, and here we go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, here's the answer to your question. It is a hard no, as the Spirit says. All right, guys, I do hope you have a beautiful Saturday, and I thank you for being here with me. Also, check out, I am going to be putting up your zodiac sign readings here within the next 24 hours. That's all going to be around the snow full moon. Again, crazy energies out there. Just try to stay in a good place. Handle things within yourself, especially, so that you don't get all fired up and worked up about situations. But to help move out of this state, it's saying really reconnect with yourself, awaken once again to you and who you are and what you really want. So if you have had some controlling dynamics in your life, or, people that have kept you in a dark place even after you have ended these relationships and things like that, this is really a chance for us to ice out, fire and ice energy. Seriously, I've been feeling so much of that lately, but staying in a good place is really going to serve us best at this time. Keep us in out of harm's way is what I'm definitely going to say as well. But yeah, you guys stay safe out there, and I definitely look forward to seeing you again soon. Blessings to you. Bye for now.